welcome to my first ever home vlog, and this idea came to me because of you. In a comment section to one of my previous videos, somebody mentioned, would you like to do a tour of your home, because I'm really curious to see how a place in Bucharest looks like. So I decided, okay, maybe this could help some of you out there. Maybe you're just nosy people who like to look inside people's private places. Since I'm renting this space, it's not my actual home, I don't really mind showing you around. It would be, I think, a good way to show you as well how you can live in a 2-bedroom apartment in Bucharest. Bucharest is the capital of Romania, and I live relatively close to the city center. I live in district number 3. Bucharest is divided in 6 major districts, and number 3 is a very popular location to buy a house or a flat or a space of living, because it is a place that has a lot of vegetation. It has a big park, it's filled with artsy people, it has nice cafes and good shops and good schools. So it's a popular location, and I'm very lucky that I actually got this place, and it is very close to the park. I have a church in front of my home. There is a children's playground really close by. I have shops right in front of my doorway, so it's very convenient and helpful to live here. And the subway station is very close by as well, plus the bus station is also right in front of the door to the building. So yeah, from that point of view, it's very well situated. I pay 400 euros a month for this apartment. It is very large. It's one of the largest apartments I ever rented, and I consider myself to be very lucky to pay this little compared to other people who live in smaller places and they pay more, especially since prices right now are skyrocketing in the changing financial and economic landscape in Romania, because we're having increased taxation and a reform of our economy. So yeah, things are pretty expensive. I don't have utilities included. Utilities are actually quite affordable. So yeah, all in all, I think I'm very lucky that I'm able to live here, and I am enjoying it. I've been living here since May of 2025, and I love it. Okay, so I'm going to begin from the front door. This is my metal door. It's funny because a lot of people have seen it in the background to my pick a card readings from my other channel, The Spiritual Social, and they mentioned that this door reminds them of a dark chocolate bar. So I thought that was really cute. I have here the light switch, an intercom. A lot of Romanian households have this, especially if you live in a block, you know, in a building with flats like the one in which I live. There is this mirror over here, and you can see me. It has these really ugly pompons. It came with the household like this. I didn't put them on, but I like to put a crucifix here, a silver crucifix I got it from a monastery, so that I can easily, when I step out the door or enter the home, I can get rid of the evil eye. I have a lot of people evil eyeing me throughout the day, and I need to have strategies to get rid of that hypnotic curse. Now here is my sandals collection for the summer. They will have to be cleaned. This is the mat at my front entrance. My cats love to sit on it, so it has a little bit of their hairs. I told you guys this is gonna be a real tour. I live in this household. This is not an MTV Crib sanitized version. This is a really old cabinet, and I have here a lot of my clothing, my coats especially. This is my very yellow winter coat. It reminds me of Tweety from Cartoon Network. I have, of course, my jellyfish puffer jacket for winter time. It is excellent. I have a raincoat. It's aqua colored. This is kind of like an imitation Burberry MAC in the color pink. I got it from England. And these are my bags. And I have a lot of felt for textile bags from this website, Libristo, because I read a lot and I love to get as many books as I can afford. I usually put them on a wish list, and whenever they get a discount, I shop. I have this really beautiful dough. I got it from a charity store, and they were advertising it as a door stopper, but in reality it's a warmie. I don't know if you guys know this. They're very popular in Germany. It is filled with material that can be microwavable, So you put her inside something like an oven or a microwave for just a couple of seconds, and then she locks in the heat, and then you can put this really sweet cuddly toy on your belly when you're getting cramps and you need a body part quickly warmed up. So I keep her over there for winter time. Yeah, my scarves, my hats. I have these little cool earmuffs which I got from Scotland. And I have this cat bag. I don't use it, it's just for decoration. I think it's one of the few things I got from Temu. I thought of trying Temu once, and I got 5 objects for, I guess, $10 or something ridiculous like that. It took 2 months for them to arrive. But yeah, it's a very small bag. And I love it because, you know, I like cats. This quote is given to me by my aunt. It is lined with pink silk. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of Slavic folk tales. I just don't know what to wear it with. It has no sleeves. You can just put your hands through it. It's like some sort of like Vlad the Impaler, you know, Dracula quote. I find it so beautiful, and I need to find more occasions or to be braver enough to wear it. Now, my cats have a scratching post over there. Those are my roller skates. I should be using them. This summer has been so hot I couldn't even get out of the house. This is like a cupboard. You would put all sorts of things here like jams and preserves and mops or cleaning material, but I just have my cartons, my moving in cartons. I have to keep them because I don't know if I'm gonna be living here next year. So here is the kitchen, and just to give you a bit of a perspective, over there is the bathroom. This is like a living space. Over here is the living room, and then over there is a bedroom, and over there to the right there is the balcony. But I'll show you each room in detail first. I have this really cool golden lampshade. And also my cats have over here a cooling mat. This was a gift from my mom. Like, the more you press on it, the more it becomes cool. And my cat Luna especially loves it. Okay, this is the kitchen. I have a really old-fashioned and kind of ugly looking fridge, but it does the job, so I'm happy. I have my juicer here. I love these copper colors. These are my spice rack, my fruit bowl. I need to get more fruits. Fruit basket. I need to get more fruits. A mop that I'm not using. This is my sink. And yeah, all of my oils and coffee and honey. I eat so much honey. I have pink salt. I love it. I recently got this amazing, I think it's Turkish fig vinegar. Oh my god, delicious, absolutely delicious. And I have, this is my favorite oil. It's vitamin E grapeseed. And now I am really into like sour cherry syrup, just to help me drink water. Yeah, one thing maybe you should be curious to find out, I filter all my water. I have this filtering water can because it's really, you can tell the difference. This water feels purer and finer than the coarse water that we get on tap. So this is just to help me from buying bottled water, which has microplastics in it and it's not good. This is of course my coffee press. I love my coffee. I am a super big coffee fan, as you guys may know. This is a cup that I got for 15 lei from Sibiu. I recently traveled there. I'm sure that you had a look over my travel vlog. And this is a cupboard. It came with this weird sticker. But it's okay, you know. And here are my stuff for my pets. I have their trimmer, I have their leashes, all sorts of things that I need. And yeah, here is my coffee. And this is my favorite coffee type, Dalmare. I'm not advertising for them or anything. This video is not sponsored. This is the coffee of my dreams. I tried so many different coffee types, and either they weren't good, they were too sour, they hurt my belly. This is my cat's foods and my supplements. I have over there a collection of my teas and herbs. I like to cook on this ceramic electric plate. I find it so much easier to clean, and I don't have a lot of things. I just have, literally I have, I think, 2 pots and 2 pans. So over here are my plants, and they're growing beautifully, and over there you can see the sky and tiny windows. It's a really weird feature that the windows are so high up, right? It's the first time I live in an apartment in which the kitchen windows are so high up, and it makes my plants want to crawl towards the light, so they're growing bigger. This ficus is impressive. It's the biggest plant I have, and it's growing so beautifully. I don't use the gas stove. I find them really dangerous, and I hate cooking on a gas stove. So I just use it as decoration or support for my plants. This plant has my Venus statue broke, and I just placed it over there. This is a hibiscus, the plant of happiness, and it's apparently a Hawaiian hibiscus. It gives off a very beautiful yellow flower. And this is a plant that I rescued from the stairs of my older building in which I used to live. It was just a tiny little baby, but then it grew into this beautiful plant. I think it's called fish's tail. And these are my other plants. I have my witch's cauldron over here. I have my mortar and pestle, a clock. Some of these decorations came with the flat. I'm just gonna close the window because it's crazy out there. During lunchtime, there's a lot of police activity in my neighborhood. And yeah, these tiny little decorative pots came with the flat, not for me. The kitchen is really big. I have an image there of the sun and the moon. That is stitching work from Dreamy Moons. She is an amazing artist from Australia, and they were given to me as a gift by one of my subscribers. Mat, the goddess of justice, ruling over my ascendant and south node in Libra. I did this painting at an Egyptology course that I took when I was, I think, 19 or 20. We basically learned how to paint like the ancient Egyptians, and at the end of the course you got to take home your creation, and I cannot part with it. It is gorgeous. And here is my table in the kitchen. Sometimes I film tarot readings from it. This is my incredibly comfortable chair, and I have a sun zodiac blanket on it. This chair is just, oh my god. Do yourself a favor and get yourself a chair like this, because not only does it look sumptuously cool with this dark blue velvet, but it is so good for the back. I feel so comfortable resting in it. And I have here an old vintage mirror from my grandma. It's from communist times. It's very heavy, but I love it, and I'm not gonna part with it. I have here the current tea obsessions that I have. Because I have a weak bile, I need to stimulate it by drinking marigold and St. John's wort. And I have this really sweet and adorable Chinese tea caddy. I love the fact that it's transparent and very delicate. And you can see the tea floating in it and all the bits and colors. Yeah. And this is my makeup bag, and this is my medicine bag. And of course I have here my heating water can, and my lamp, and my diary. And this is my cat's feeding station. I love the fact that we have so much space in this kitchen for everything, and that finally my cats don't have to fight for territory. Sometimes I move the plates around because one of my cats, Soul, doesn't want to eat close to the other 2 cats. They're very territorial. Yeah, so this is at the front entry. You basically see the kitchen as you walk into the place. So now let me show you the other parts of the household where I could take down some of the decoration that the flat came with. I put up my own decorations. This is a beautiful print that was created by one of my friends, Beanish Khan. She's a wonderful artist. Check her out. She has her own tarot deck. The flat is really good in terms of illumination spots. I have an air conditioning that is very old and yellowing. Over there I have like some things that I need to donate some of those clothes. And this is my cat Luna. Hello, sweetie. And she's resting there. Yeah. You will see a lot of these cotton swabs on the floor. It's because she really loves them. So I like to have them hanging around so that she plays with them. And this is, again, a box for them to chew on and process their anger. And here we have two really lovely things. First of all, that's my cat Sol, who's just resting. She loves this spot in the household. Hey, baby. Ah, they're very sleepy right now. It's their sleep time. And I have this couch, you know, I always wanted an imitation Chesterfield velvety couch, and I got it with a reduction 2 years ago, and I just cannot part with it. I feel like all psychologist needs to have a couch, and this is mine, you know, in order to honor Freud and the therapeutic method. And here I have a cat, which was sent to me by Maria Margareta. She is such a generous viewer, and of course, a part of my tarot collection, tarot and oracle decks. And I have these lights. It looks really nice at nighttime. Yeah, and I have these kind of Christmas lights that I sometimes turn on. Okay, and this is my cat's tunnel. They absolutely adore it. If you have cats, don't invest in a lot of crazy toys for them. Just get them a cat tunnel, get them cotton swabs, get them balls of crumpled paper, make balls out of crumpled paper, and get them carton boxes, and you will have some very happy cats. You don't really need to spend a lot of money on plastic toys for them. They don't really like them that much. I'm using wooden pellets because they take longer to consume, and you can actually take them outside and put them on the mulch. You can include them with the compostable organic trash bins so that they are not so contaminating as other forms of cat litter. And it takes also like 2 weeks before I have to change them. I don't have to change their litter every day, which is really good and a time saver. This is my bedroom. And it's really strange because the whole flat came with 2 beds. So I have a bed over here and a bed over there. I don't know why the landlady doesn't make some changes to this. That bed is really kind of like built into the structure. If she were to take it apart, it would be a lovely space for a couch like this one over there. I have this really nice carpet on the floor, and I'm using it to cover up the fact that this whole room, although it looks like it's wooden, it's actually not. It's linoleum. I know it's a bit gross. I really don't like linoleum, and especially not linoleum that imitates wooden planks. But, you know, it's one of the few downsides of this apartment, so I can't fault it for much. You can see the room from this angle as well. I have here more plants, and I have here my third cat, Noah. And this is his spot. He loves the small cat bed. He sleeps so sweetly there. I have here my filming station, which is actually a wash basket in which I have a lot of DIY stuff. I have a statue of goddess Hecate and a lot of crystals next to this bedside. And of course my pillow. It's not actually a pillow, it's a cover that you put to sleep under in winter time, but it transforms into a pillow for summertime. As I said, I don't like to buy a lot of things, so I try to reuse and rethink them. I have this really gorgeous cover as well with Swedish motifs. It was a gift from one of my viewers. I have, of course, more tarot over here, more oracle cards. This is the Seasons of the Witch collection. And of course, I have some more over here. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but these are some more of my tarot and oracle decks. There is a roll of toilet paper because I was taking off the dust from them earlier and I forgot to put it back. I have here a blanket that is a glistening fishtail blanket that I got from Primark 6 or 7 years ago from Oxford in the UK. This is my wardrobe, and yeah, I don't know if you guys want to have a peek inside. I don't think I have that many clothes. I mean, for me it feels quite a lot, but noticing what other people have, I think mine is relatively demure. I do have some really beautiful robes, and here is again a mirror. Let me just adjust my trousers. Yeah, so this is the outfit for today. It's not a dress, it's actually trousers. But I find it really sweet and free-flowing, and it's just perfect for summer. Okay, and here some more clothes, and that's basically it. All of my clothes are in just this wardrobe. I don't have that many clothes. I think I actually have more tarot decks and books than clothes. I have a dream catcher over there with a protective eye of Allah, of course. And I have there an angel, the angel of the household. I got it from a monastery as well to protect me while I sleep. I don't usually sleep in this room. I try to sleep, but my neighbor downstairs sometimes plays music and I can hear it while I lie in bed. So I use this space as a napping, resting, workplace. It's really beautiful to stay here because it's filled with light. And then I also get a chance to look at this view, which I love. This is my tarot table. This is where I work. I have this fan, which I adore. It's from Safe Care. I love the color and it's also really good. I mean, it does the job. A lamp, some mirrors, a cat. This is a stand on which you can put a little candle. I have here this is an image of a place I would love to go to. I would love to travel to Hawaii. I would love to go to Honolulu. So I'm trying to manifest it. That's why I put it there so I can look at it. And here I have a homemade oil. I used it and it, it kind of made the label a little bit mucky. But it's lavender, lemon, and ylang ylang and Lycea cubeba oil. And I called it the sun, like the sun in tarot. This is my favorite perfume of all time, Shalimar, and I was recently given a gift set. This is a moon lamp. I have more tarot, more books, a sun mirror. This was also a present from a viewer. It's a mini Instax 12 with Polaroids. More books, more tarot, more oracle. That is my nail polish collection and more books. These are some of the books that I contributed to or actually wrote during my academic career. And my glasses and some books and some more occult paraphernalia. As you can see, incense, space for my bracelets, some more books, some more tarot. My house documents, everything that I need. And I have, this is a second laptop. It wasn't functioning so well, so now I'm just using it as storage space and to play music in the background. I always have some music playing in the background in the house because it calms my cats down. As you can see, they are all relaxed and resting right now. And it just makes me feel good to hear music, so I always play this kind of like slow midnight jazz. So who knows, maybe one day I'll live in this kind of environment, hopefully. Initially, this apartment wasn't designed to look like this. These doors were installed by the owners. So here they put a door because the balcony was incredibly long. It came from there all the way to here. And here you can see the windows of the bedroom. And I have here a lot of plants. As you can tell, I am obsessed with plants. And I think I have a green finger because so far they haven't died. And that is a lemon tree that I grew from a seed. And hopefully one day I'll be able to plant it in my garden. When and hopefully if I'll have a garden. And these came with the flat. They're very beautiful lamps. I have a guardian angel over there. I'm very proud of my orchid for blooming, because for 2 years I had her and she did nothing, and now we moved into this flat and the energy is so nice that she bloomed. I have an aloe vera and some hanging plants. This is called the lipstick plant. It makes these really long red flowers, that's why. And outside you can see it's covered in vegetation, and I'm very lucky. I don't live at a very top floor, which is good in summertime, but also I'm not very close to the ground, which is better for noise pollution. And there is a church right over there, and sometimes I'm woken up by the fact that I can hear the priest having a sermon, and he sings very beautifully, so I'm very lucky. I feel protected here. And I have here an altar. I created an altar in honor of my dad who died this year, and I have there my maternal grandmother, my great-great grandmother, I think, yeah, great-great-grandfather, and my paternal grandmother watching over me. And here I have my painting station, which I'm sure you saw in my Paint With Me vlogs. And here I have a cat tree, and my cats love to come here and sit on it, especially at midnight. A tiny broom, because every witch needs to have a broom. I thought I wouldn't make this a very long video, but I just want to take my time with it. And let me show you a little bit my bedroom. This is the bedroom I actually sleep in. It's really nice because I have like double the wall and double the row of windows, so it's quite quiet here, unless I hear the neighbor from behind this wall and his children loudly screaming, which can sometimes happen. It's got a very funky lamp and it has curtains, very thick curtains, only on one side, because that gallery fell down and I had to stick it back up, and I don't trust that if I put back the other curtain, the heavier curtain, it will actually hold up. And I have here, I created a little sofa by putting together 2 chairs, and I have a salt lamp and a projector. And at nighttime I like to sit on my little sofa, and over there, just on that entire screen, have my little home cinema moment. And I watched a lot of good movies doing this. And this is my bed, and it has like 2 mattresses on it, because the first mattress is the mattress that it came with the flat, and I don't like to sleep on other people's mattresses. I have my own ergonomic mattress, and I put it on top. Yeah, so I feel like the princess and the pea because I sleep on something so high up, but it's actually good for you. I read somewhere to sleep on beds that are higher up. It's good for your circulation. And I have that my old-fashioned German teddy bear. He speaks in German. If I pull the cord on his back, he says, "Ich liebe dich." No wonder I ended up marrying a German man. On this big wardrobe, I have none of my things are inside. It's just things that came with the flat, some cutlery, some things I don't want to use because they belong to the landlady. So I put them all inside. I have an image of a sculptress. It's a painting of her, and I really love the way she looks. But the really funny thing is that on this wardrobe, there are some signs over here, some wear and tear, because there used to be a big mirror, but it was cracked. And when I saw the flat, I was like, I'm going to rent it with one condition. Please take down the broken mirror, because it's like bringing bad luck. And they took it down. And over there, more books. That is my occult astrology library collection. And yeah, I have a pillow with Queen Maria and her daughter from Sinaia, from the Pelish Castle, which I just love it. It's so beautiful. I actually have a waking clock, an old-fashioned waking clock. And yeah, that's my luggage. I like to keep it there. It brings a stash of color. And this is the TV, the flat screen TV with which the flat came. And as you can see, I am not using it. And let me give you a demonstration of my bear. So I have to hold it. I have to hold him with my feet. The automation is a bit broken, but he said, "Ich hab dich gern. Ich bin hungrig. Bitte spiel mit mir. Ich bin hungrig." Yeah. So he used to speak a little bit slower, but he's so ancient that, yeah, it's okay for him to have some flaws. Yeah, and I have a printer, and that's about it. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you my small perfume collections. These are perfumes I don't really use. I just got them because they are very hard to find. And I was lucky enough to get them on eBay at auctions. I have here the Magician, the Empress, which is very common. This one you can still find everywhere. But these are very rare, and I absolutely love this one, La Force, which is the strength card, and also the Fool. So D&G had this anthology collection somewhere at the beginning of the 2000s, and they released perfumes inspired by the major arcana of the tarot deck. I wish I had the whole collection, honestly. But yeah, I only have these 4, and I'm really lucky that I have them. And a bedside table, and here some more books. Of course, And here you can actually, if I pull the curtains, you can see into the balcony. So I really love this. I think it's such a cute feature of this place. You can see into the balcony and outside, and yeah, it's really special, I think. Okay, and the final room in the house, I don't think it's that important, but yeah, we have here the bathroom, just so you can have a look. It has a really old-fashioned door that has been painted over. Everything in this flat is very old and worn out, so even if I wash it and clean it, it still looks a little bit decrepit. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, you guys wanted to see how a Bucharestian communist apartment looks like. This is the toilet with a lot of toilet paper. I'm playing toilet paper Jenga over there. These are some ugly artificial plants. I just put them over there. They came with the flat again. This one is mine. It's a pot. I have here, this is the sink. I have a little carpet. I have this really cool shower curtain with, I think these are Monstera leaves. It's from IKEA, you can easily get it. And the washing machine, it's ancient. You can see that it has some rust over here, but it's functioning. It does the job. It's a really sturdy fellow, so I'm really happy that I have it. And I like to keep this towel over here to protect the machine, but also because my cats love to come and hang out over here while I take a shower. And over here I have, this is like a wooden board, and you can put like, you know, you can put a book and a glass of wine over here and, you know, just enjoy your time in the bathtub. I absolutely love it. It was a gift from a viewer. This tub is really deep and it's made out of font, which means that it can sometimes peel off, which is kind of disturbing, but I like the fact that it's so large. And yeah, it has this ugly stain over there. It came with the flat again. I tried to bleach it out. It doesn't go away. So I called it my little omelette void, and I'm trying not to get sucked in by it. Some more toiletries. My washing things. This is my all-time favorite shampoo. It really is amazing. Again, I'm not advertising for them. It's just something I've tried and I really like it. I have a jar with pink salt and chamomile and pink pepper. And it's great to put a little bit, like a spoon or two, when I am taking a bath to help me again with evil eye cleansing and just energetically to cleanse my aura. And I have this filter. It filters my water. It has these tiny little globules inside so that when I use the shower, I can get like a really nice shower experience. And yeah, these are my toiletries again. And c'est moi, you can see. And that's about it. And this is how the flat looks like from the opposite end, from the toilet basically. On the door I have like my towels and my bathrobe, and yeah. So I think that this concludes our tour. Thank you kindly for watching, and thank you as well to the subscriber who came up with this idea. It feels a little bit strange to show you into my home. It's not actually my home. I don't own the place. I feel so comfy here. I've been healing really well here. I've been sleeping well here. And I just love the extra space. I hope you enjoyed this clip, and I'll see you in the next one.